Alright, so I'm trying to add Starfire 2 to my database of boards I can test with the fpga cat box. Thanks to some instructions from another member on KLOV, I managed to get this far, but this is where things seem to go amiss. Those are the instructions. They're in this thread. Not sure why it printed this way, but it did. Following the instructions, I did download the Starfire ROMs, and I am in the correct directory here. So let's see. Exidy. And I've got a couple of them. There was one download that came directly from MAME. I guess Exidy gave the MAME dev team the thumbs up to post their ROMs. So that's what that one is. The hell, let's go in there. So it doesn't show anything here, which I assume is correct. It's just looking for the directory, not for any files. So we'll select that folder. And then I typed that, start, end, and file name, location. 2716 was already selected, maybe based on start and end of the memory space. So if I go here, this is where we get to see files now. Okay, so it is a .bin file. The extension's hidden. Maybe it's not a bin file. Yeah, I guess it's not a... I thought these were .bins, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, anyway, I will select that file, and that's now changed to the file I just selected. This is where I seem to not understand what I'm supposed to do. Do I need to enter that entire hash, SHA-1? Because if I do, this kind of defeats the point. So yeah, I've got a way of entering these things. I don't like doing it, but if I have to enter that entire stupid hash for each one of these ROMs, then I suppose it is what it is. But coming back here, if I push generate, nothing happens. At least not that I'm aware of. If I verify, I get that message. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe I need to actually look at the INI file now. I haven't gone that far yet. Let's see. Don't remember where. Maybe it's this one? Yeah. That's where it puts them. Okay, so if I go in here and here and now here. Alright, let's see if it created the first ROM. Yeah, nothing. So I'm really not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Not to mention, I don't know what I'm doing here. I have not been able to find the RAM memory map for this board yet. I've searched a little bit online, a few places that I'm aware of searching, and was not able to find that, so it's going to make entering the RAM a little bit difficult, but hopefully I can figure that out later. I just want to get this part figured out. I really don't want to have to take a pre-existing INI file, such as this one, being Centipede for instance, and then have to come in here and edit all this shit, because I don't know how many times I've gotten one little letter off somewhere and it completely threw me for a loop. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'm open to them. I would really like to get this board repaired and behind me today. I know that this tool isn't the end all be all when it comes to fixing everything on these boards. There could be some sort of hardware failure on the board that I'm not seeing, but I do want to make sure that the board can access ROM and RAM through the CPU socket. So that's a start. Thanks, guys.